Good morning, children. Yesterday I said about India relief features. In that I explained two important things, and number one, that is the Himalayas, and number two, I said Indo-Gangetic Plain. That's completed yesterday, and I will ask some important questions. What is the height of Greater Himalayas? This is the first question. What is the height of Lesser Himalayas? And what is the height of Shivalik range? So, Greater Himalayas height 6,100 meters, and Lesser Himalayas height is 3,700 to 4,500 meters, and Shivalik range height is 900 to 1100 meters height. And later I am asking about next feature. What is that? I wrote on the blackboard 6 features. What is the third one? That is the peninsular plateau. The peninsular plateau. Now we are discussing about what is a peninsular plateau. Peninsular plateau means the combination of Malwa plateau and Deccan plateau. Malwa plateau, that is westwards, and Deccan plateau, that is a triangular shape, and that's composed from mid of India to up to south of the India. Now we are going to discuss the thing with a detailed manner. What is that? Now see all of you. Peninsular plateau, that is this, the Indian plateau. Peninsular plateau, or this is also known as Indian plateau. Peninsular plateau, this is also known as Indian plateau, and this was composed of old crystalline and hard igneous rocks and metamorphic rocks. It means volcanic eruption. Due to volcanic eruption, the total peninsular plateau was composed, and it is old soil in the world, old soil, and large amount of metallic, non-metallic mineral sources are available in this peninsular plateau. Chota Nagpur, we know that is easternwards towards the peninsular plateau, and it is many mineral resources are available, and rich mineral resources are available here in Chota Nagpur, and that is also composed here only. That is easternwards of what that is peninsular plateau. And later here rivers are not perennial. Here rivers are not perennial because Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Penna, Kaveri, and other rivers. Other rivers are there, and those rivers are not continuously flow like Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra. These rivers are flowing just at rainy season, very high in summer. It contains less water, so that's why not perennial. And next one is the portion of a peninsular plateau lying to south of Narmada. Now we are going to discuss about the boundaries of this peninsular plateau. Now detailedly I will say about the boundaries of peninsular plateau. Now eastern side, the edge of eastern peninsular plateau is Maikal range. Maikal range is eastern edge of the peninsular plateau, and western edge of peninsular plateau is Malwa plateau, and northern side of peninsular plateau is Kaimur range and Mahadev hills. Northern side, and Chota Nagpur, we know that is also west part, and the continuous Malwa plateau above, that is Araval range is there, that is the oldest range in the world, and later the triangular shape plateau is there, that is called Deccan plateau. Now peninsular plateau, Indian peninsular plateau, composed of the great two divisions, that is called Malwa plateau and Deccan plateau. So this is total about Indian peninsular plateau. Now we are going to discuss about and two important things in the point of peninsular plateau. What that is? Eastern border, complete eastern border of a peninsular plateau is Eastern Ghats. What that is? Eastern Ghats. And complete western boundary of peninsular plateau is Western Ghats. Western Ghats. Now we are talking about Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. Eastern Ghats, biggest hills are there, and there is no order, and here is order is there, and compared to Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats is somewhat height, and between the Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats, the Deccan Plateau was composed, and this Deccan Plateau was narrow and plateau, and this is little bit slope towards eastern side. So that's why all rivers are born in Western Ghats and flowing towards Eastern Ghats area. So here little bit gaps also there in Eastern Ghats, and one more important thing is there. Almost all Indian rivers, majority rivers born in Western Ghats and flowing towards Eastern Ghats. For example, Godavari and Krishna, these rivers, and Kaveri, and these rivers are born in Western Ghats and flowing towards Eastern Ghats and joining towards Bay of Bengal. And little bit rivers which is flowing towards the west side, and birthplace is center of India, that is Vindhya Satpura range, and moves towards to the Arabian Sea side. So we are going to discuss about different hills in Eastern Ghats and different hills in Western Ghats. That is also most important one. In Eastern Ghats they will ask some important question. What that is? Name any 4 important hills in Eastern Ghats. Suppose Veligondalu, Palakondalu, Nallamala Kondalu, Sheshachalam Kondalu. These are all famous hills in Eastern Ghats. Once again, Veligondalu, Palakondalu, Sheshachalam Kondalu, and Nallamala Kondalu. These are all famous in Eastern Ghat. And one more, highest place in Eastern Ghat. That is also most important one. Highest place that is located in East Godavari, that is in Chintapalli area. What is that one? That is Aroyakonda. Aroyakonda is the highest hill. Aroyakonda. Highest hill in Eastern Ghats. Not East Godavari, that is called Eastern Ghats. And later, in Western Ghats, highest hill is what that is? Dodabetta. But in Nilagiri area, what is Nilagiri? What we will see. Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats joining place is Nilagiri. But particular area means that is Godaluru. Godaluru is the joining place of both Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. Joining place Godaluru. And I said Nilagiri. In the Nilagiri, very important summer area is there, that is summer hill station is there, that is Ooty or Odakamandalam. Ooty or Odakamandalam, that is the hill station in South India. And here in South India, highest hill is Anaimudi. In South India, highest, it means very high, that is called Anaimudi. This Anaimudi is located in Nilagiri Hills. Anaimudi, that is located in Nilagiri Hills. So this is about only 2 parts of what that is the Indian Peninsular Plateau and Eastern and Western Ghats and Deccan Plateau and Malwa Plateau. And one more important thing is there. The continuous of Maikal range is going towards Bihar. What is that? This is called Rajmahal Hills. Rajmahal Hills, also continuation of Maikal range. This is the source of rains in North India, especially Bihar. And this is, I am asked some important questions about what I said today. What are the major divisions in Indian Peninsular Plateau? Students, once you understand the question, what are the important divisions in Indian Peninsular Plateau? Do you know the answer? Yes. Number 1 is Malwa Plateau and number 2 is Deccan Plateau. What rivers are flowing in Peninsular Plateau? Do you know? Yes. The rivers which is born in Western Ghats and flowing towards Eastern Ghats area, those rivers. What? Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. These rivers and Mahanadi also. These rivers are flowing towards Deccan Plateau area. Is it a perennial or peninsular? Which rivers are flowing in this plateau area? Yes, not perennial. Already I said here, not perennial, these rivers. And this total land was composed by, once upon a time it is a volcanic eruption was happened. That's why the total Deccan Plateau and Malwa Plateau and Chota Nagpur Plateau, and these are all composed by volcanic eruption. So metallic, non-metallic forms and rich mineral sources are available here. And one more is, what is the eastern border of Deccan Plateau? Do you know that? Eastern Ghats. What is the western border of Deccan Plateau? Western Ghats. What is the northern border of Indian Peninsular Plateau? That is, northern border is given here, Mahadev Hills and Kaimur Range. And what is the eastern edge of Indian Peninsular Plateau? That is Maikal Range. So, what is the southern border or southern point of Deccan Plateau? That is Kanyakumari. So, Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats, joining place also there here. That is also important thing. Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats joining place. What is that? Nilagiri Hills. In the Nilagiri Hill particular point, what I said, that is Godaluru. And in Nilagiri, summer hill station is there. What is the important one? Do you know that? That is Udakamandalam or Ooty. In Nilagiri Hills, what is the highest hill station? That is called Anaimudi. Or in South India, highest hill station, that is called Anaimudi. In Western Ghats, do you know various types of hills? In Western Ghats, Cardamom Hills, Palani Hills, Anna Hills. These are all various types of hills in Western Ghats. I said already, that is number of hills, do you know, in Eastern Ghats? I said just now. Give some examples which is located in Eastern Ghats. That is Veligondalu, Palagondalu and Sheshachalam Kondalu and Nallamala Kondalu. These are all very famous hill stations. Okay. Students, you can recollect what I said in previous lesson, and today what I said, these you can practice in HW book, and tomorrow I will ask remain some important questions. Thank you.